YouTube. My name's Lance and welcome to Bundy Bear's Shed. Well, the weather report. Look, beautiful days. Looks like we're going 29, 30, possibly they're saying. I think the low's around 12. So, yeah, a bit of a chilly breeze this morning. There's a bit of snow and that down south. We're here on Mackie yesterday, on Australia all over. I mean, and yeah, so I suppose we'll get a bit of the old mother-in-law's breath, a bit of a cold wind off that. But, I mean, done that much talking on the weekend. I nearly talked out. But, look, we had a great weekend. We went away to Kingaroy, took Goldie over for a maiden voyage. It was just funny, it popped up. I had Goldie over at Kingaroy show 5 years ago, and that came up on the Facebook feed. And so that was interesting, you know, how I've changed the colour now. What the colour we thought was good back then, yeah, we've actually changed it now. We've gone to the Sparex Gold. Look, I think it's pretty close. We had a lot of comments over the weekend about different shades and all that sort of thing. Everyone's a bloody expert when it comes to paint. Everyone reckons the grey was good. One bloke reckoned he thought the gold wasn't right, and I'm happy with that. I've only got to please myself, and I drive around with a big grin, so that's all right. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, when we got over there on Friday, I took Friday off work, and Jude and I shot off early, and we got there and talked to Phil, the bloke looking after the caravan, or the camping site for it. And look, this site out at Kingaroy, it's about 30 acres, I believe, and there's a lot of it, you know, all set up for the rallies and all that. And yeah, we got over there and went and said g'day to Phil, and he says, "Oh, Bundy blokes are here." He said, "You're over there." And we said, "Over where?" And he's in that fenced off area. And we said, "Oh shit, that's all right." And he said, "Yeah, one of our members, Tim, one of the blokes we hang around with over Bundy here, he comes into Bundy Bear's Shed here all the time. Yeah, he rang him up and said how many of us were going, and so they fenced off a whole site for us so we could all camp together and play up and not, probably not upset the public really. And so we turned up, then got set up with the camp, and then Paul Dimmick turned up. He bought a McDonald roller and a couple of ripper cookers that he's made up, and I'll try and, I don't think I've got a photo of his cookers, but I might pinch one off his Facebook page or Tim's Facebook page and show you if I can. And yeah, so we spread out along this campground. It nearly wasn't enough. We were all jammed in like sardines in the end, but there was, well, Ian and Lorraine, they do tractor trekking with a Fergie. They pulled up at Kingaroy. They're from Bundy here. They pulled up at Kingaroy. Then after the Kingaroy show, yesterday they were packing up and they were hoping to get to Bundy, then down to Young in New South Wales for the NHMA, the tractor trek associated with that, I believe. And then they got to get back. They got to leave down there by Tuesday next week to get up to Monto. There's a tractor trek, a 4-day one at Monto that ends in the Dairy Festival up at Monto, which is Monto's about 2.5 hours northwest of us here, I suppose you'd say. And so yeah, they're having a good time. It bloody must be nice to be retired and cruise around the countryside, eh? But yeah, Ian and Lorraine were there. Then my friends Mick and Margaret come and camp Saturday night, and Jude and myself, and JD and Erica, and Tim and Liz and all the kids, and yeah, Indy and Sharpie rolled in, and yeah, Alan Gaston and his family, and Paul and Davey Recco, and so look, there was a stack of us there, and we had a fat time. It was great fun. And yeah, the camping part, us blokes, the camping part's just as much fun as the tractor part. We all go down there all day and talk tractors, and I've got a photo at the end of Bundy Bear's Shed's, Kangaroo stew this week. I've got a bit of footage and a few photos and bits and pieces that I'll just jam together and give the people that aren't in Australia a bit of an idea of how we do it out out here. I noticed the British and Irish shows are somewhat different to ours, and we haven't got any green grass at the moment to start with. But no, just to show you a bit of what goes on. Out at Kingaroy, they're one of the clubs that have Jeff, the president, and a few of the fellas, they've done up Nuffields with V8s in them and all that. And I know it's not a vintage tractor, but who gives a toss? It's great to watch. And look, the public love it. You get these V8 tractors and they just crackle and roar and carry on. And it's not a competition. It's just purely a display. And yeah, people sit up in the grandstands and they have grand parades, and then they have the vintage tractor pulls, you know, where you can get an original old tractor on the sled, but just for shit and giggles halfway, they'll pop a couple of V8s on and have a great time with it. And so I've got a bit of footage of that. I haven't got grand parade footage, as when you participate in it, when you're driving around your tractor yourself, well, it's hard to video it. So friend Pinny had a nice old farm H there with scarries under it, you know, underbelly scarifiers, and he was saying at the auction where he bought it, they actually split the rear scarifiers off the tractor and auctioned them off first, and then the tractor, and he sort of missed them. But the bloke that bought them, after he bought the tractor, he went and offered to buy them off the fellow that bought them, and he said no, he wasn't selling them. So anyway, but look, a nice old tractor. So we swapped tractors for a grand parade, and both mornings at 7 o'clock they put on a little tractor trek for us. And look, it was only an hour, and we run around the boundary of the Kingaroy rally property there, then went across the road to a farmer's cattle block and did a bit of a run around there. And I'm not sure yet. I can't until I get to work tomorrow. It's Monday morning, 6:15 Monday morning here, and until I get to work tomorrow and run the footage through my editor, I don't know what I've got. But I'm pretty sure while I was bouncing along on the tractor trek, I've got a couple of kangaroos come across in front of us. And yeah, well, look, we'll just see. The tractor trek, you know, going through cow paddocks and excavation and bits and pieces like that. Some of the footage on the tractor trek, it's shaky as buggery, and I'm not sure it's any good yet. But anyway, if I can show you the kangaroos and the cattle, I'll have a go. And see if we can edit it and zoom it and tidy it up somewhat and see how it goes. But yeah, got a bit of video of the V8s and a bit of video of us on the tractor run. You know, all you see is the Fergie bonnet and the tractor in front and the tractor behind, but now and then you turn a corner and you can pan out, but the corners are where you're wobbling around, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, Monday, yesterday afternoon we got home, and yeah, I've unloaded Goldie and got the trailer over out of the way, sort of thing. So today it's finished unpacking the ute and washed Goldie and washed the car and probably get the red dirt off. You'll notice a fair bit of red dirt on Goldie. Yeah, red dust, and it hadn't rained for ages out there, so the red dust everywhere, which is just how it is every year. It's just the time of year. And yeah, when we're coming in on the tractor trek, they watered all the track. So where us tractors were going past, we weren't creating dust for everyone. So a bit of that stuck to Goldie, so it's got her on the tyres and all that. So I'll try and get that off before it stains and marks and falls off, and I end up with red dirt in my shed here. And we'll see how we go with that today. But well, I'll get that done for sure. And I still have to do the wiring on the Goldie. I didn't wire the flashing light up or all that, but I've only got a couple of weeks now to have it registered and do our road run in town here. So the flashing light will become priority now. I've got a steel disc over there to put a flashing light on, like I can pop a magnetic one on, and I'm just going to have a look and see what I do with that. The new flashing lights actually have a peg. They have a powered peg, and you can actually pop the light on and take the light off if you choose to. So I'm wondering whether I do that or not. Yeah, well, I just haven't made up my mind. So, and look, perhaps this week we'll have it registered. Yeah. I just bloody near talked out. It was great fun though. I popped up a little Queensland Tractor Spares hoochie and a little 3-metre gazebo and flew the Fergie Club flag and chatted. But man, if I had parts there, I talked spare parts most of the day. It was great to have a bit of relief and just talk Fergies for a while. But but yeah, hopefully the phones at work are busy. I handed out business cards and said, look, I can't help getting a ring up through the week. So we'll see. Look, it was great to see a few subscribers to the channel, probably half a dozen. Come out for a chat, come out for a look at the tractors and say good day and yeah, talk tractors, that was enjoyable. But all in all, it was a great weekend. Tim rolled up. My mate Tim rolled up in his semi. He got a Western Star, and he rolled up and he had a Fordson crawler on it, then a Series 3 Field Marshal, then his big Bulldog, and then I can't think what was on the back of it now. Yeah, not. Paul Dimmick. He's got a Fordson Major, Super Major with a GM in it, and it was on the back, and yeah, when he pulled up, I pulled up right at the far end, so there was plenty of room for the semi. We could park the semi on the side of the road and have it near the camp sort of thing. And anyway, he came in after dark, and when he went to back in there, he forgot my trailer was there and spun the wheel around and cleaned up the front of my trailer. And yeah, broke the, I'll take you out and show you anyway. Broke the reflector and a bit of paint off and ploughed it along for a bit, and everyone's like, whoa, 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 and he pulled up, and anyway, no harm done. I'll just buy a new reflector and put on, and yeah, bloody one of those things. All happens in a hurry. And anyway, it was great to see everyone over there, and Kingaroy put on a cracker show. Our club, Drum City Vintage Machinery Club, they have a show in town in Bundy here on October the 6th. So a few of them are coming over for that, and we'll all have another get together and a bit of a camp there, I suppose. I'll just see whether we camp or not. It's only 7 k's from home, but anyway, it's no trouble to camp in the back of the ute. You do have a good time. And but yeah, so I've probably put on a few kilos going away for the weekend, and that's all right. Yeah, the rule is, on my own rule I suppose, is when you're at home here and you're in routine, you just go back to your routine of behaving and eating sensibly, and then but when you go away, yeah, you have the cheese and cabana and the bloody peanuts and all that sort of thing. Drank Corona beers and a bottle of red wine with me Corona beers every night. So, but I actually thought I drank more than I had. So, so I only had about it worked out around 6 Corona beers of an evening and a bottle of red wine. And so, yeah, so not much at all. I was waking up all healthy and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Had the jug boiled, and I'd hop up at we stayed up till 10:30 or so. Didn't have late nights. Well, it's late when you're an old fart like me, but anyway. And yeah, stayed up till 10:30, and then next morning, yeah, I'd have to hop up and go for a nature walk, and then and I'd make sure the fire was going, and I'd have the jug boiled. I'd have the big kettle full before we all went to bed, and yeah, I'd have that on. So when everyone woke up at 4 or 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, the jug was ready, and we could have a cuppa. So, and it sounds early, I know, but all us blokes would hop up early. We were ready. And so yeah, I'd have the jug going, and then Dave would be wandering over in the dark at 5 o'clock, and he'd have a cuppa, and Tim would be out, and he'd be wandering over to get some water and a yarn and all that. So so even though everyone stayed up pretty late, it's just your body clock. If you're used to hopping up early, you do. So often we were all sitting around the fire having a cuppa before the sun come up, and we'd watch the sun come up. So yeah, it was a good time. So yeah, we're all excited. Everyone's excited. What happens with these do's is, you do your tractor up, you go and socialise and have a great weekend, and then you get a bit keen. It winds you up again, and everyone this is the same thing. Like I'm sitting around the fire the other night, we were all talking about it, and yeah, once you go home and from a rally, yeah, it rejuvenates you, and you know, some of the blokes say, yeah, oh yeah, they got their tractor sitting there and they've gone a bit stale, and you know, and you do, and well, I reckon it's going to be, yeah, they can't wait to go home and get stuck into it. They're a bit re-energised with it all anyway. So anyway, look, following on from my little yarn here, sometimes they're not so little, are they? And I'll put a bit of footage and a bit of a slideshow, and I'll see what I've got. Yeah, I did go down there yesterday to particularly take some video of the V8s, you know, the modified tractors pulling, just for the sake of it. I think my mate Dave's got a bit of footage he was going to send me of Tim pulling with his bulldog. She was chugging in hard and the wheels were coming up, and yeah, well, it's all brand new engine and everything in it. It's a nice looking tractor, nice old tractor, and it's got new parts all around it because it's been put together to, well, I don't know what you'd call it. It's mechanically she's A1, but they haven't painted it and all that, and they're not going to. It looks nice how it is, but the wheels have been painted, so it's it's a lovely old tractor. So yeah, we'll see what footage we can tag along on the end here. At this stage it's unknown, but you'll see in a minute. Alright, thanks for dropping in. We'll catch you next week. In the meantime, I'll do the lights on Goldie, and we might have a chat next week about what our next restoration project is. Message me if you'd like to. We've got the TEA20, the 48, to finish stripping and put that back together. We've got the TEF diesel there that we haven't started on yet, which we've got to do a resto on. We have engine kits and all for that. We have a Ford 4600 sitting out the front here that we have to do an engine on and a resto. We have the Farmall 100 high crop down over here, that the one that's going, that needs seals and a tidy up. And we have a 1640 John Deere that needs the engine, the high-low, the hydraulics. It'll be a major, you know, right apart. And my mate Davey Rocket with his 65, he comes tractor trekking with me. It's got a bit of a leak in the belly, and so I'm trying to talk him into. Well, he's going to bring it here, but we got a few shows and that to do. So after that, we'll bring that in, and we're going to bring that into Bundy Bear's shed and do all the seals. So anyway, send us a message. What you'd like to see as a restoration. Judy and I have been talking about it. We're a little undecided. We don't know whether to just do a finish off a Fergie, the 48, or like the Ford 4600 and things like that. If we can get that in and out instead of having it sitting out the front for 10 years, if we can get that in the shop with the new donk and paint it up and out again, well, we can sell it, and that'll raise a bit of capital for buying more projects. And the 1640, when it's done, it's the same thing. It's one we're going to sell. It's just a project we bought cheap, and saw an opportunity to make a quid in it and get a bit of good footage. So anyway, let us know, and we'll catch you all next week, eh? There you go, there's a bit of a scarp on the trailer. First trip. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'll pop a new reflector on there and a bit of red, and she'll be back sparkling. There's a few bits and pieces off it anyway, just from normal wear and tear. Bit of paint off there. Bit back there that I took off the other day with the forklift. But yeah, everything else is looking good. She went well. Yeah, tow's nice, he always has. The ramps were a great idea. They worked really well, nice and quick, so there you go. Maiden voyage complete.
The further you pull it, the heavier it is to pull. You can see the big weight box on top there, coming up along the chassis rail. It's got the skid pan down the front there, and they're able to adjust that. Basically the same principle as the big hydraulic one, but it's just built on an old truck chassis by the look of it. She's totally mechanical. Yeah, that sounded good, mate. Brought some drag here on the tractor balancer. And we've got Ryan and Woodhock in the little 175 with the big block out front. Holy moly, what about that, eh? That's performing like a circus cat. What a mighty diesel powered Fordson. Good to see the young fellas having a go. John Kingaroy down from Martin's on the tractor balancer there. Oh, he's nearly got it straight up. Just got to do half a bump backwards. Oh, we nearly got him, John. Just got to get his pop-pops right with his balances and good old Rick goes, the old man's bulldog. Big old single cylinder tractor, pushing about 50 horses there. You see that big lever, John's got his left hand on there, that's his handbrake. They got a mighty big piston in these old tractors, probably a bit over the 10 inches, and they run on about an 11-inch stroke. So hence they can generate pretty good horsepower. So they're hot bulb start. They've got the big hot bulb out the front there. You put the blow lamp under or a gas lamp, heat him up, and when it boils your spit, you give her a couple of pulls on the big flywheel on the other side, and hopefully she'll start clockwise for you. They do have a habit of starting anti-clockwise, but you've got to throttle them right down on the primer pump and then just give her a couple and she'll swing over and run clockwise. Very interesting piece of engineering. German built, well about 99% German ideas. There is a bit of English stuff out the front there. That hot bulb design came out of England. I reckon you got it, John. We'll give you that one. Give him a round of applause. I'll tell you what, to get it. So we've got Cole Marble here on the little modified top wheel. Don't worry about the spectators, mate. Old mate here's going to see you for emphysema.
I got to pay carbon tax.
I reckon you should be paying double carbon tax if you own that thing.